In this Sunday's gospel lesson, we saw John the Baptist, who was preaching, Luke tells us, good news to the people. John's life was so mysterious, so transcendent, so weird, so holy, that people were beginning to wonder, is this the Christ? John's life was so transformative, his ability and willingness to speak the truth to anyone, whether they were a religious leader like the Pharisee, or a tax collector, or whether they were a Roman soldier, or even King Herod, he was willing to speak the truth to anyone. This radical way of living meant that even after John had been killed and Jesus was ministering, Herod even thought, perhaps this Jesus fellow is actually John the Baptist back from the dead. And one of the questions that I think it's worth pondering is, how do we live the same kind of life as John? A life that causes people to say, this way of holiness seems very Christ-like. To be a Christian literally means to be a little anointed one, to be another one who's anointed and filled with the Spirit. And so might we, like John, be willing to proclaim and speak the truth, but in the midst of that, to always be able to say, it's not me, but it's Christ. John says, I am not the Christ. I'm not even worthy to untie his sandals. But the one who comes after me, he baptizes with fire and the Holy Ghost. He is the one who can